Okay, hi, it's Glitter50, Chandra again. So today we're going to do something just a little different. I got a new palette. I know, I'm so bad, but it was just so pretty. I just couldn't pass it up. So I got, this is from Nomad, and it's the Iceland Fire and Ice, and it's so pretty. So I've had a Nomad palette before, and I kind of used it, and I love the formula of it, but the colors weren't quite my favorite, so I gave that to my daughter. But this one, these are the colors. I'm going to cover the mirror, but those colors are just so pretty. And my husband doesn't like blues too much, but there's enough variation, I think, that it's fine. It's fine. So we're just going to go for it today. So I'm going to prime my eyes with my ColourPop concealer. I really like this concealer. It just does what I need it to do. And I'm just going to blend it out. This is a ColourPop brush. Just going to blend it all over my eyes like I normally do. And I know it looks funky, but it holds your makeup. So the other one that I had was, what was it? They have like different countries, and the other one, oh, I can't remember what it was. I'll link it in the description if I can, but they, I saw a YouTuber that I like to watch. Her name was Ellie Dawson. I saw her do this, or use this one, and it was just so pretty. So, and now I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr setting powder in the shade Cream. Where's my, just take this brush. There we go. I'm just going to take that and set this down. There we go. Now what kind of look do I want to do? So I'm going to take just a fluffy brush. This doesn't even have a name on it. And I'm going to take this color right here. Figgy, I think. Friggy. They're Icelandic names, and so I don't know what they mean. And I'm just going to take this through the crease. And my transition, ooh, that's a bright color. We'll see what we can do with this. It's very pretty. I like the color. It's kind of like a aqua color, I guess, a bluish green. I'm just going to lightly go up a little further, blending it. And I mean, I'm just barely tapping into the palette. They have little impressions in the shadows. There's hardly any kick up in the pan, but I have not even touched it enough to ruin the pattern. It looks like broken glass or broken ice, because it is Iceland, and we're just going to brush up here and blend it. There we go. And then, where's my color switch? I forgot to get my color switch out. Doesn't want to come apart today. There we go. Do my color switch thing. Not that it matters, because I'm going to blend it anyway. And then I'm going to take, have no idea, this darker blue. He's got a cute little gnome on his face. And I swear, I'm just taking a little tiny bit. Ooh, that's a nice dark blue. And I'm going to do a halo eye. With blues, I like to do halo eyes, excuse me, just because it, yeah, these colors are so nice. This one has a little bit of kick up in the pan. Not bad, though. And you have to be careful because blues tend to have fallout on your face, but they don't. This one doesn't. It's not so bad. And I just want a light color of the blue in the inner corner. I don't want it too dark. And then I'm just going to brush through to blend it. Now we're going to do the other eye. I have a plan. Took me a minute to figure out what I was going to do, but I have a plan. A little bit more. Blending it in. I'm putting what's left on the inside. Maybe tap just a little bit. And then blending it up. Okay, now I need to do my color switch thing again. Go back into that first color. And just blend it out so that there's no harsh lines. color switch again. And I'm going to go into this blue right here. I have no idea what that color is. Cute little snowflakes though. A little kick up in the pan. Just to soften it just a little. And we'll do it on this side. All right. And now I'm going to take, which one? I'm going to take this color right here. It looks white, but oh, it's so creamy. It's actually got a blue tint to it. And I'm just going to put that in the middle. Look how pretty that color is. Wow. It's so creamy. Like, it's super creamy. Now, this package, I ordered it, and 3 days, three days later, it was in my mailbox. And it had a handwritten, like, most of the postcard was printed, but there was also a handwritten postcard. There was a handwritten part of it with my name and the city that I live in printed on it. And I was like, wow, that's so weird. Great. Love the customer service. But it was different. Blending that together. These colors are very pretty. And there's also, and I will be using them another time, there's this orange set in pink. This is not really pink. It shows up pink there, but it's here, let me see if I can. It's like a reddish shimmer. Oh, it's so pretty. I will be using that another time. So now I'll just take my makeup wipe and wipe off my fingers so I don't get the rest of it all over my face. And clean up these lines. See how that goes? You just clean it up. And then pat it out. Okay. So now we're going to put some primer on. I'm going to use my Pretty Fresh. I'm trying to use it up. This is the Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer. It's almost getting to the point where it doesn't want to, and I just use a little bit, but it's almost getting to the point where it does not want to even come out. Ugh. That just needs to set for a few minutes. And so for today, I'm actually going to use my Believe Beauty Foundation. This is the Skin Finish Foundation, and it's just a really good, and I use a pump. I might have to go back in with just a smidge more, but I try to only use a pump because it's really thick. Well, not really thick, but it goes a long way, and I don't really need it like below this point because I'm going to be wearing a mask, and I have kind of found that, I mean, I'll go over it lightly, but I found that if I put too much on this part, it causes me to break out. And especially with this foundation, you don't really need it because it covers everything and evens out your skin tone. So nicely. Like it really does. We need a Dollar General closer to us. You hear that? Because you can order certain colors of the foundation online, but my color is soft beige, and you can't order that color online. See how that just evens out my skin tone? I'm going to do like a half of a pump because I don't like the brush marks. So see, just a half of a pump. And I'm going to take my sponge. This is a sponge I got in BoxyCharm. And I'm just going to, I think it's a makeup eraser, I think, maybe. I don't know. Just going to go over my face a little bit with the sponge so I get rid of any brush marks that may have happened. See, it just evens out my skin tone, and I don't have like a heavy, cakey look to my foundation. So then I'm going to take my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer from ColourPop and put on some concealer. Brighten up those under eyes. Because I only got 6 hours of sleep last night. But I must say it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning and I feel pretty awake. And this makeup will last me all day. And by all day, I mean by about 2:30 is when I'll be coming home, and I could potentially take it off at that point. Sometimes I do, sometimes I leave it on. But, alrighty, so now, because with the Pretty Fresh, I'm normal to combo oily skin, and sometimes I tend to get a little oily in the T-zone, my forehead, down my nose, just a little bit. So I'm just going to take some of that Fenty powder, mainly on the T-zone, but I'm going to brush it all over just so that I have it. There we go. Now I'm going to take the Benefit Hoola bronzer. Take my bronzer brush, warm up my complexion a little, give myself some color and depth. Down my neck. There we go. And I've really been loving this Seraphine Botanicals Happy Hibiscus. So I'm just going to do what I've been doing and brush a little of both on there. A little bit of the darker. I just like that shade. It's so pretty. Alrighty. Now I want that top color blended a little bit more. So I'm just going to take my brush that has some Fenty powder on it and blend it at the top just a little bit. Alrighty, so now I'm going to take my Ofra Everglow highlighter. Now it has 3 different colors in it, but what I like to do is I like to take it and just swirl my, and I've used this so much and it still has the imprint on it, but I'm just going to take it and add it to the corners. And then I'm just going to take the white part and add it to my brow bone. And then I'm going to find my little itty bitty brush. Oh, it's probably over here. There it is. And I'm going to take the whiter part and put it on my inner corner to brighten it up. Then we're going to put on some eyeliner and lashes. So, oh, and brows. Almost forgot my brows. I'm using my Cabrow. It's just what I like to use. So there we go. Just to give them a little bit of filling. And now I'm going to brush over them with, what is that? Okay. Brush over them with my spoolie. Make them look more natural. There we go. And for eyeliner today, because we went with blue, I'm going to actually do a blue liner. This is from ColourPop, and this is called Crazy. I don't normally use blue liner, but it's a really dark blue, so it almost looks black. I really want some glitter on this. I think I might find some glitter in there. See if I can add some more sparkle. You know me, I like to glitter. I'm not left-handed, so it takes me a while to do my liner with my left hand. But doing it with my right hand, I feel like I put it on too thick on the left eye. But there we go. Now let's see if we can find some glitter that'll go with this. How about some of this? This is With Love's Cosmetic, but I don't know what, like, what the style, or, you know, what the, but they're big chunks of glitter. And I know it's not eye safe, but we're gonna do it anyway. And I'm just gonna put it right up here. There we go. Whoa, that's more than I wanted. That's way more than I wanted, but ta-da. That's fun. I feel like I have more on one side than I do on the other, though, so I better even it out. There we go. How's that? Glitter. And I didn't use any glitter glue anything. It's just on there. Alrighty, now we're gonna put on some mascara. I'm using my Wonder Unlashed. Oof. And with that, I'm gonna go off camera and put on some lashes, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I decided to put my lashes on with you guys. So I'm using the Creations Glitz, and they're just, I don't know if you can see them. So they're a little bit thinner on one side than and they're thicker on the other, and they flare out a little bit. So I'm just taking the glue, using Duo Glue in Clear, and just putting that on there. And then I'm going to set that one down and let it dry a little bit, and I'll put it on the other one. And I'm going to set that one down, let it dry just a little. And then I take a little itty bitty brush, and I go along where that liner was, or is. Give myself a little bit more. I'm going to let that dry just a little bit. Then we're going to put on some lashes. Nope, too far out. There we go. And that white glue will dry clear. Ta-da! It just gives my eyes just a little bit more I don't know, gives my lashes a lot more thickness to them. And with this glitter on here, I definitely need a little bit more oomph. I don't have enough glue, so I just take a little bit of the glue and I squeeze it onto the back of my hand. And I take my brush and put a little bit more because it's really dry on the lashes now. And I don't know about you, but my lashes tend to lift on the inner corner and or the outer corner. So I like to put as much
as I can. On there. It'll dry clear, so yes, you can see it on my eyes right now, but you won't be able to see it like that. And like, see, this is already pretty much done. Set that in place. Now I've taken many months of trying to put my lashes on. There. What do you think? I really like it. I love that eyeshadow. I think that palette is beautiful. I love the glitter. I think I look pretty good today. Alrighty, so just remember, who's better than you? Nobody. Come back and see me again. Share my video. Subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you know every time that I upload. And I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much.